This week, Kat and I head out to Bolingbrook, Illinois to check out Greene Valley Spirits. This store has existed for over a decade, but was operating under a different name until they did a full rehab on the exterior and interior. You can tell that the owners truly care about this business because they show up every day at 6 a.m. to make it look spotless. The level of detail and organization didn't go unnoticed. They even installed a bar where they hold events and tastings for all of their customers. The place is still a work in progress, and they plan on offering a cigar room in the near future. Considering how small this store is, their shelves are overflowing with product that they can't seem to make enough space for. We see this as a golden opportunity to look for some gems we haven't found in quite some time. We recently found out that the Beautiful and Damn line is a local brand that's operating out of St. Charles, Illinois. They're using MGP barrels and doing some creative blending with it, so we're excited to check it out for ourselves. Our guest episode on the Shy Spirits Guys podcast, where we reviewed the Remus Repeal Series 4 through 8, is now available on iTunes and Spotify. It's a really fun episode, and we had a blast doing it. The link for the episode will be above and in the description below. Since I started smoking cigars, I've been obsessed with finding the perfect cigar batch. I've heard good things about this Old Elk cigar cut, but it's a little out of our price range today. Should I have grabbed this one? I couldn't believe my eyes when we found not one, but 3 Distiller's Cash rare finds. They're a small distillery from Chelsea, Michigan that buys up oddball orphan barrels. This one in particular entered into a barrel at too high of a proof to be considered a bourbon. This one is a butterscotch bomb and something that we haven't seen in years. But if that wasn't enough, they also have a Kentucky Owl Batch No. 3 10-year rye sitting on the shelf. These have been off the market for a number of years at this point, so to see it on a shelf for $180 is as close to a steal as you're gonna get. As much as we want to pick it up, we're going to pass for now. The Hard Truth Sweet Mash series is one of our favorite finds of the year. We've never seen this PX Sherry one before, and we're interested to see if anybody else has tried it. Let us know your thoughts below in the comments. I have a constant internal debate about whether or not I prefer the Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Barrel-Proof Bourbon or Rye. They're both heavy hitters on a shelf, but I'm wondering which one people prefer. Even though it doesn't get a ton of love, the Jack Daniel's Triple Mash is easily one of the most unique bottles that you can find in the market today. It seems like lately, every time we go to a store, we find a Jim Beam Dusty just sitting on a shelf. This old label has been discontinued for a number of years, and I couldn't find a lot of information about it. If you can tell us anything about this one, please let us know in the comments. It's also starting to feel like everywhere we go, the price of Michter's just keeps falling, but we're definitely not mad about it. One of our first loves in whiskey was the Journeyman Not a King Rye. The mash bill is modeled after George Washington's original rye whiskey recipe. We used to have this one stocked on our shelf all the time, but it's been quite a while since we've had one. We recently went to an American single malt tasting, and this Brother Justice brand was by far the most impressive thing that we had. We're still not the biggest Maker's Mark fans, but this single barrel was absolutely amazing and tasted like a melted Snickers bar. Larceny's really turning it around with their latest barrel proof entry. Whether you love or hate the brand, this one's worth trying. We've heard conflicting things about this Bull Run 15 year. If you've tried it, let us know your thoughts in the comments. The tasting notes for this one look absolutely insane, so we'll have to get it next time. This toasted barrel strength looked pretty tempting too, but we'll have to come back next time and grab a bunch of the single barrels while we're here. Bourbon heads, we'll catch you at the end of the video. For all of my malt whiskey drinkers, the rest of this video is dedicated to you. Starward Twofold is one of our favorite whiskeys. It tastes like blending a Japanese whiskey and wheat whiskey together. And at around $30, this one definitely punches above its weight. The price point for this Glenfarclas 21 year is unbelievable, but unfortunately it's a little too rich for my blood today. We heard that last year this Benriach 12 won an award. I love Speyside whiskey, but I haven't had this brand before. I'm looking for a little guidance from the community. Is this worth picking up? As far as shelfers go, I absolutely love the Glenmorangie brand, and with 20% off, it was hard not to just clear the shelf. We know that Springbank has a cult following, but I've seen some dissent online that says it's no better than Talisker. If I were to pick up one of the two, which one would you recommend? Whether you love it or hate it, rice whiskey is making a splash right now. Very few brands are doing it like this Fucano 14-year single cask, and I'd put it toe-to-toe against any other whiskey with confidence that it would win. We crossed one bottle off our list that we've been searching for quite some time, so we're very happy with today's video. As always, thank you to all our viewers and all the patrons that help make this channel possible. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe for more content soon, and we'll catch you next time.